folks, time to do my Week 15 National Football League predictions. And yeah, we got just 3 more weeks after this, so we're almost done with the entire NFL season. Then it'll be time for the playoffs. Alright, let's get down to it. Thursday night, that is tonight, naturally. We got Denver and Indianapolis, the Peyton Manning Bowl, it looks like. Over-under is 40.5. I think it's going to be a little bit over that. Go over. I think these teams score a little bit more points than people are expecting. Denver's a 3-point favorite, and I actually think Denver's going to win by like at least a touchdown, maybe even 10 points. So that sounds more than reasonable. Go with Denver outright. They win and just put it over. Then on Saturday, we got some Saturday games now. That's kind of crazy. We got the Bears at the Lions. Over-under is 44. Detroit is a 5.5-point favorite. I think the over-under will be above that, and I've got Detroit winning by 7 points, so they cover the spread. No reason to get greedy and try to look for an upset there. Even though the Bears are playing a bit better down the stretch, Detroit's still a better team as about every caliber, except maybe rushing. Chargers at Kansas City. The over-under is 46, and looks like the Chargers are a 1-point favorite. I'm going to say keep the over-under above, and I'm going to go with the Chargers to win by 3 points. So a close game, but they win it, and that gives them sort of by proxy control of the AFC West for at least 1 week. So there's that. Sunday games, we got Miami at Buffalo. The over-under is 39. Buffalo's a 3.5-point favorite. Well, it depends if there's going to be a blizzard. Well, you know what, even if there is a blizzard, you know what? I'm going to go with Miami in the upset. I think they win by at least a touchdown. Well, 6 points, I should rather say, or 2 field goals. So that's probably going to be my upset of the week there is the Miami-Buffalo game. Yeah, take the point spread for Miami no matter what. Keep it under 39 and you'll be just dandy. Green Bay at Carolina. Carolina's a 3-point favorite. The over-under is 47. You know what I'm calling another upset? Aaron Rodgers should be back for this game. Carolina looked really, really good in their last outing against the Vikings, but I don't know, I think Green Bay is going to get in a roll here. They do that. And this will be a big confidence builder, and we'll see what happens there. Huge implications in the NFC South and also the NFC North. So, big, not a huge upset, but a considerable one there against the spread. Green Bay should win by at least 3 points. So give them the points and be happy. And over 47, keep it under. Baltimore at Cleveland. We've got the over set at 40.5. Baltimore is a 7-point favorite. Yeah, that sounds right. I think Baltimore can win by 7 points. And if they don't, for God's sake. So yeah, there's that. Nothing to get too adventurous about. Houston at Jacksonville. Jacksonville is an 11-point favorite. Over is 39. Yeah, I'm going to feel pretty safe saying keep it below that. I think Jacksonville wins, but they only win by 10 points. So under the scenario, they do not cover the spread. They win outright. They win outright by double digits, but they do not cover the spread. So just go out there, play a smart game, and take Houston in the points, and you'll probably have some money in your pockets on Monday morning. Jang-a-langin', if you're lucky. Alright, Cincinnati at Minnesota, over is 42. Alright, this is going to be my formal upset of the week. I'm going to pick this one as my official one. I'm going to keep it under 42, and I think Cincinnati wins by 3 points, maybe even 6 points. I just think it's an upset trap game, and it's going to happen. So I called it here first. I got Cincinnati winning, so definitely take the point spread on them. So even if they lose, I don't think Minnesota's going to win by a whole bunch. So there's that. New York Jets at New Orleans. The over-under is 47.5. New Orleans, a gigantic favorite. 15.5 points. And whenever you have a line that big, I get very sort of suspicious that maybe the Vegas lines makers know something we don't know. That said, 47.5, I'm going to say keep it above it. And I think New Orleans is going to win. They're going to win outright. But I don't think they're going to win by 16 points. They win by like 12, 13. So as crazy as it may sound, even though the Saints will win, go with the point spread for New York, and you'll be happy probably. Philadelphia at the New York Giants. Over-under is 40. Looks like we've got 7.5 as the point spread. Of course, Carson Wentz is out, so that means Nick Foles is going to go up there and try to play modern-day Jeff Hofstadter and see if he can lead his team to the glory land and Glory Days or Promised Land? I think I kind of merged those two together. My bad. Regardless, it's over under 40. I'm going to say keep it below that, and I think the Giants do win, but not as dominantly as they would have otherwise. I think they win by like 8 or 9 points. But just go with the point spread from Philadelphia. That one just, I don't feel like getting out of my comfort zone on that one. Arizona and Washington. Over is 41.5. Washington's a 4.5 point favorite. I'm actually going to flip-flop that one around. I'm going to go with Washington to win. I think they win by 6 points, so definitely go with the point spread there. And as far as the over-under, 41.5, I'm going to say keep it below, because both these teams really aren't putting up a whole lot of points these days. Very similar teams, the fact that they have, quasi-broken quarterbacks and seriously broken run games and everything else, probably got a broken water fountain in the back in the locker room. All right, moving along, Rams at Seattle. Should be a good one. We got the over-under set for 47.5. I'm going to say keep it below that. Seattle's a 2.5 point favorite. I got the Rams going in there and just running it like crazy. Got the Rams winning by 6 points, maybe 7. So go with the point spread for the Rams. Go with the upset. We'll be glad you did. That brings us to New England at Pittsburgh. Maybe a battle for de facto first place in the AFC. Whoever wins this one might have home field throughout the playoffs, so pretty important game. Over-under is 53.5. I'll tell you right now it's going to be below that, and I'm going to go with Pittsburgh in an upset. I think they win by 6 points, and we'll start wondering what's going on with Tom Brady, and it'll be fun down the stretch. So not all I'd say with that one. A lot of points scored. We'll see what happens, but yeah, I think Pittsburgh's going to win this one. So go with the point spread for them and take them as the favorites. Tennessee at San Francisco, over is 44.5. Keep it below that. San Francisco's a 1.5 point favorite. You know what? They're on a streak. Jimmy Garoppolo's playing pretty well for them. They've won 2 in a row. Let's make it 3. I think they win it by maybe as much as a touchdown. A full 7 points. So I feel pretty confident about that, and we'll see what happens. That's going to do a big, big hit for Tennessee as far as their playoff aspirations. But yeah, I think 49ers should win that one. And now we come to a game where you look at the line. It's a little interesting because it's in Oakland. The over is 46. It'll be under that. Dallas has been playing very, very well down the stretch. The Raiders not so well. But check it out. Dallas is only a 3-point favorite. That's a little iffy, a little suspicious. You think they'd be a little bit higher. And that's reason enough for me to kind of go out there and say, you know what, I think Oakland's going to pull off the upset here. Dallas is a 3-point favorite. They're not going to have Ezekiel Elliott back. They've been playing pretty well down the stretch. But I think the Raiders are in desperation mode. They're going to start playing old-school Raiders football. And I think they go in there and they win by like a score of like 26-21, something like that. And they keep their very slim playoff dreams and aspirations alive for at least one more week. And then Dallas, I don't know. We'll see what happens to them. Losing ground in the NFC playoff chase. And lastly, we've got Atlanta taking on Tampa Bay, and this will be my shoe-in of the week because it has to be. The over-under is 48.5. It's going to be above that, and I'm going to go with Atlanta to win by 10 points. So they're a 6-point favorite. I think they win by at least 4 more points. Double-digit victory, and I really don't have to say more about that. That one just seems like a gimme at this point. All right. Well, those are my picks for Week 15. As always, we do not condone illegally betting on sports or wagering. We much prefer you take all your money and put it in the stock market where you can ruin your entire family financial predicament in one fell swoop, and it's all totally legal. All right, well, enjoy the week's slate of games, and I'll be seeing you at some point.